Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So I don't mean to change this channel again into just look at me, I'm driving around my cars, but we are doing another one. This is 2 in a row, but I mean, they are getting pretty good reception. So, I mean, you know, let's roll with it. If you've been subscribed for more than maybe 1 or 2 years, you may recognize the car I'm in. I'm not in the Corolla or the Miata or the Subaru today. I'm in a different car. If you're new to the channel, you probably don't know what I'm driving right now, but I'm driving my 2002 Toyota Camry with the V6. I kind of did a whole video introducing this car to the channel, and then it just kind of disappeared for the longest time. I need to move the seat up actually so this camera isn't just flopping around everywhere as I drive. So, let's go ahead and get started. There it is. Also, we've got dash cam footage now. So you may be wondering what happened to this car. You know, if you're a returning subscriber, you've been subscribed for a while, maybe wondering what happened to this car, why I just out of the blue just stopped making videos about it. I made one video this year about it, and it wasn't even fully about this car. It was just fixing the roof, the rust stuff. So anyway, where did this car go? Well, my dad actually, he now works out of state, so he's been driving this car pretty much every single day for quite a while. But recently it's been giving, you know, the old car problems, such as a bad cat. It doesn't really shift all that great anymore. The struts are completely screwed, which you will hear. I think you've been hearing it a little bit. There's squeaking in the back, a little bit squeaking in the front. Yeah, the struts are not in good condition anymore at all. I haven't gone under the car to take a look, but I'm pretty sure they're all leaking fluid, which is really nice. And that's just kind of the beginning of the problems. I don't have a full list of plans and I'm gonna do this and this and this and this with this car. I do have a general idea of some things I want to do with it. A lot of them making this car more reliable, because that really needs to happen. This car is kind of not as reliable anymore. And it is burning oil. In fact, yesterday I checked the oil and nothing showed up on the dipstick, which is really not good, because the thing is I don't see this car every day, so I kind of been neglecting to check the oil. I just kind of assumed it was at a proper level, which don't ever do that. Don't ever just assume your oil level is okay, because it's probably, if you have an older car, it's probably burning at least some oil, so you definitely want to check that out. Let's talk about what I'm going to do with this car. Now, originally, I wanted to track this car, but obviously I have the Subaru now. I'm going to be tracking that. Stop sign out of nowhere, Jesus Christ. Jesus. I just felt the ABS go off, and fucking hell, that was not fun. Now we squeak the tires. Oh jeez, you know what? People say Camrys aren't fun. I disagree. At least for the V6 one. The 4 cylinders are probably a little bit slower, but this is actually quite entertaining. So before I got distracted by my failing ABS system back there, I was going to say that this car the original intention was to track this car. Obviously, that didn't really work out as we had originally planned, and this ended up just being my dad's daily driver. He now daily drives the Sienna, my mom daily drives the Highlander. So this car is now mine. So now that this isn't gonna be my track project, what are we gonna use this for? Well, we're actually not gonna build this car to have a certain purpose. And I always figured before, if I'm gonna modify cars, it needs to have some sort of purpose. But I've come to learn that's not really true. In fact, you can have a modified car that serves absolutely no purpose just for the sake of having a modified car. You can just have a lot of fun with it. In some cases, you can have more fun with a car that you can do whatever you want with, which we'll do with this. And I feel like this may be one of my favorite project cars to work on. because it doesn't have a specific role to fill. Obviously, I have the Corolla, which fills the daily driver role, the Subaru, which fills the track car role. At least it's not a real track car. It's not a track car until it goes to the track. So I won't say, oh, it's a track car, because, that's not entirely true. The Miata is also another one of those fun cars as well. I'm gonna use it for the purpose of drifting for at least a little bit, but in the end, that's not gonna be its main title. It's just it's gonna be another fun car. This one, right from the get-go, it's not gonna serve a specific role. Like I've said, it's just gonna be a nice, fun little car to just drive around the street. It's got this peppy V6 in it, which is going to be super nice to mess around with. So pretty much that's an update on the Camry. That's really about it. Now we're just driving around. And Jesus Christ, we got some cyclists here. Just give them space. Cross that yellow line temporarily, just to give them a bit of space. Switch over to the left lane, actually. I do need to make a left turn anyway, so probably best if we did this. Apologies for missing an upload. I didn't mean to do that, but kind of did. So yeah, that happened. Stuff is starting to get real busy now because in school we got finals coming up in just a few weeks. So I may miss another upload here and there. We'll see, but we may also use these driving videos as well to sort of fill space. Should have just gone ahead. I forget sometimes that this section of road here actually changes down to one lane rather than two. I always keep forgetting this because I usually go the other way, and the other side has 2 lanes on that side, so I keep forgetting that that's a thing for this side anyway, that there's only 1 lane. If I did remember that, I would have gone around this Fiat, but oh well, sucks to suck. I remember the first time I drove the Subaru through here, and it was so stressful because I kept hitting all the traffic lights, and at this time I wasn't very good at driving manual, so I kept yeah. I didn't stall. I stalled once, and then I burned the clutch. So I know the date on the dash cam says that it's the 22nd of June, 2018, which is not true. It is 2019, and it is the 21st of December, which is kind of mad, because this is Wisconsin, and you'd think there'd be, something called snow on the ground, but there's not. Watch, the FedEx truck is gonna move first. No, they're not, because I am. Okay. And now, goodbye, people behind me. I'm driving behind a Prius, and appropriately it has a handicap license plate. I strongly believe that when you register Prius, that is a requirement that you have a handicap license plate, because if you buy a Prius, you are handicapped in one form or another. That is not an opinion, that's a fact. Also, one thing about this dash cam, which is probably going to get pointed out somewhere in the comments, is that it looks like I'm following at a super far distance. I'm actually following at about a 2-car distance right now. So I'm following quite closely. Not anymore. Bye-bye. But no, it looks, on the dash cam anyway, stuff doesn't look right, because it is a wide lens. Or it is a wide angle, whatever. Also, I just realized this drive took a really long time, actually. Pretty soon I'm gonna start getting phone calls. Hey, did you break down? Did you break down? Hey, did you break down? Thank you, everyone, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, leave a like, comment below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Goodbye.